What's up, guys? Americabud here with a quick video. Today what I want to talk to you guys about is merching tips. Not necessarily giving you an item to merch, not this time, but just basically go over some of the basics of merching. And this will actually be a multiple part series, so this is only the first part. And yeah, I'll keep on informing you guys in the later episodes on different things. But in this episode of part one of merchant tips, I want to tell you guys that supply and demand is very important when you're looking for an item to merch. There are many other things important, like when the item was released or created for the first time. There are many factors that go into it, but today I want to talk about supply and demand. First off, let's talk about supply. You should want to merch an item that has a limited supply. For instance, Elite Awakening gems. Not saying that things that have a huge supply are not good merches, but if you check out the video that I have linked down below of some past successful merges that me and the Facebook merch group has completed successfully, you will see the pattern that all of those items have limited supply. So when we're talking about Elite Awakening gems, for instance, they do not have a limited supply. I actually can go make 1,000 Elite Awakening gem kits right now out of thin air, and they will be just made into the game. All I have to do is use platinum, and I can make however many I want. And it's not like I'm buying those that already existed. I'm actually creating new Elite Awakening gem kits when I buy it from the Platinum store. So this is not an item that I would merch, because let's say I was in the middle of a merch and I bought it for 20k each, and I bought all of these for 20k each, and the price rose to 30k. Well, at any given moment, somebody with a lot of platinum can go and buy 100 of these. They can go buy 1,000 of these and then sell them in the auction, which would crash the price. They can crash the price to 15,000 if they wanted to. So I prefer to merge things where the supply is limited and other people can't really affect the price that way. A big shout out to I Never Sad. I Never Sad has a YouTube channel. Go check it out. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to tell you about the supply. I prefer merchant items or looking for items that are gonna have a limited supply. You can't just create them out of thin air continuously, always. A good item, well, like I said, the video's linked down below of previous successful merges. You guys can look at that if you want to get ideas of good items that me and the Facebook merch group have merged. And all those items have limited supplies. For one example, the red eggs. During the previous Elorian egg event, they were being spawned, as you ran the map and defeated the different egg machines. But after the event ended, there was no way to make more of these red eggs. However many red eggs were in the game at the time the event ended, that's how many are still in the game, if not less, from people opening them. But that's demand. We'll get into that next. But as for the supply is over. There is no more supply of red eggs. There is no way to get red eggs except if you buy them from another person, which means the red egg was already in the game. You can't go to the Platinum store and buy red eggs. So there's basically a limited amount of them. You remember they were under 1,000 gold, I believe, somewhere around there. I mean, the games is just exponential. You can see the prices way up there. A lot of people made a lot of gold off of red eggs simply because the supply was much smaller than, let's say, Elite Awakening gem kits or something like that. Yeah, so as far as merches go, I find that the best items to merch have limited supply. Okay, demand. I guess I'll get into demand in the next video. That's also very important. It's going to show who even wants the item. The item can be very limited in supply, but the item may be useless, and that's also going to play a role. So you want something with limited supply and high demand. These red eggs were in high demand because they have 5,000 light bearer rank point chests, and those are not tradable. So these are the only way to get those 5,000 light bearer rank points is by opening these red eggs. That's a pretty high demand and a pretty low supply. So we're not going to get into demand right now. This was just the part 1 of merching tips, and this is going to be supply. You need to merch items with limited supply, although those without limited supplies are still merchable. This is just what I prefer. Thank you guys for tuning in to the video. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.